like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Hornytown Homemade Goods. I'm going to take you on a week in the life of a small home bakery and stay-at-home mom. So it gets a little crazy around here. So today is Sunday. So I'm going to tell you what we do today and then we'll go for the rest of the week. So today I've already bagged 75 1-ounce bags of custom logo M&Ms. So they're printed with the logo colors. And then tonight I need to tie those bags with the logo color tool. So I'm gonna do that tonight. And then tonight I also need to decorate 6 dozen cookies. And these are all mini cookies. So it sounds like a lot and it is a lot, but it's not super, super intense. So I'm gonna do this tonight. I'm really excited. I will let you know how many I get done. I'm enjoying a walk right now to get some exercise before the crazy week, because this week we have 26 and a half custom cookies and we have 4 dozen macarons, and then we have those 75 bags of individually tied M&Ms. So let's go and I'll take you along with us. Alright y'all, weekly vlog update. It is Monday now. Ooh, last night I was able to decorate 6 dozen sugar cookies. So I made icing, decorated 6 dozen cookies. I also bagged about 2 dozen mini sugar cookies that I'm delivering tomorrow. So I did that last night. I also finished bagging the 75 individual 1-ounce bags of M&Ms, tied them all with tulle to match the logos. So today, what I did this morning, I baked 4 dozen cookies that I'm going to decorate tonight. And then I also decorated 2 dozen cookies. And then I went and picked up my son from preschool. And then afterwards, I painted the gold detail on the ones from last night this afternoon. And then I finished a character cookie that was still drying earlier this morning. So we got 2 dozen completely done decorating today. And then tonight, I have to go home and decorate 4 dozen tonight. So that is my plan. I will keep it posted, and I'll post clips in between of like me decorating the cookies so you can see what I'm doing and all that fun stuff. And then at the end I will try to remember to post the sets that I did this week. So my goal is to get those 4 dozen cookies decorated tonight, and then tomorrow morning my mom is helping pick up my youngest for a few hours after school. So I'm going to bake the remaining cookies that I have for this week, and then I'm going to try to decorate at least 2 dozen tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. Catch y'all tomorrow on Tuesday. Alright y'all, happy Tuesday. I am checking in. This is the life of a cookier. Look at that, it's like permanently stained. Anyways, I'm checking in to let you know what we've done this morning. It's 9:45. I feel like I've done so much already, but I have so much more to do. So I have dropped off 100 cookies for an order for tomorrow, and that's for an Earth Day event. And then I had dropped off 75 individually packaged logo M&Ms. So got those 2 orders delivered today. And then now I'm going to go inside and I'm going to make my dough, or my dough's already made. I'm going to bake at least 10 dozen cookies. I have about 18 dozen left to bake for the week. And so I'm going to bake at least 10 dozen, and then I'm going to decorate at least 2 dozen, and then tonight at least 2 dozen more. So I'll keep you posted if all that happens. Hopefully it does. But I'm feeling pretty good. And I keep forgetting to tell y'all that whenever I'm doing this stuff, that also includes like bagging the cookies. I don't just send my cookies out not packaged. So I individually wrap and heat seal every single cookie. So when I say I have like 30 dozen, that's 30 times 12. So 360 cookies, and that doesn't even include the 100 that I delivered today. So really, what is it? 360 cookies that I'm decorating, wrapping, heat sealing, plus 100 more. So 460 cookies this week. Holy baloney, that is a lot. So yeah, plus my M&Ms. So it's been crazy, and I'm so thankful, and I will keep you posted. Today's only Tuesday, so let's get to work. Hey y'all, it is still Tuesday. It's in the afternoon. I'm going to go through what I actually got done before it was time to mommy again. So what I did this morning, my mom came and got my youngest so I could have 2 extra hours, which is actually very helpful. But I got 10 dozen cookies baked. So I got the 10 dozen cookies baked, and then I got 18 cookies decorated, so a dozen and a half decorated. And then I forgot to mention that I have to take pictures of cookies. So I told you I had to bag cookies, obviously, but taking pictures is also part of what I have to do. Okay, so I did those. I had those cookies decorated. I forgot to mention that taking pictures is like an essential part of having a small business. You have to take pictures of products, and it's no different whenever you have baked goods. You have to take pictures of this product. One, you want to have it for your portfolio, and 2, you want to have it for if you like post on Instagram, Facebook, or you have a customer who wants the same design, you can refer back to what you did before and have, product proof that you are capable of that skill. So I took these pictures of 2 sets. I actually did some hand fine detail with edible markers, and I had to go in from sets from last night because I like to wait till the cookie is fully dry. The icing is fully dry, so I'm not poking holes in it with my edible markers. So I did that today too for about 2 dozen cookies. So I did a lot today. It went by really fast. I also could walk in for myself. That's an important part, is taking care of yourself, and I'm really bad about that. So I'm trying to be better. If you have advice for a small business owner and how to make sure you have time for yourself or take care of yourself, put it down below because I struggle with that a lot. So today is Tuesday. My goal for tonight is to decorate 3 dozen cookies since I didn't get the 2 dozen earlier and 2 dozen tonight. So I have 3 dozen now to decorate, but it should be pretty easy with the designs I need to do. So I'm not worried about that. So I'll decorate those, and then we have more to decorate tomorrow. So I will check back in either tonight or I'll see you on Wednesday. All right, guys, it is Wednesday, and I'm here to update you. I did not get on or come back and update y'all last night. It was crazy, and I did end up decorating the 3 dozen that I needed to decorate, so that's good. What else did I do? I bagged like 3 orders or a few dozen orders, so got those done. Some I did not get to bag because I print on certain cookies for like the backgrounds or details, and I don't bag those. So I printed on them today's Wednesday. I printed on them Monday night. I don't bag them the next day like I do all the other cookies in the order, because the ink is not fully dry, the icing is not fully dry yet, and you don't want your cookie to smear in the bags. So I don't do that. I put them in a airtight container, and then I wait, and today I will bag them tonight. So I bagged all the ones I could, and I got the boxes for each order together, and then I am going in there now. I dropped my kids off. I'm going in there. I got 2 hours, and we are going to decorate 2 dozen cookies. That's the plan. I've already this morning mixed up 2 batches of macaron flavors. So I did vanilla and caramel. How do you say it? Let me know. Do you say caramel? Caramel. I say caramel. My husband always corrects me, and I say you're the wrong one. Anyways, so the shells are drying right now, and so I'll probably bake those this afternoon because it'll take a little while for them to dry. So that is our plan for today. So I will keep you posted on what we get done and how much we have left to do. After I do these 2 dozen, I still have 3 dozen I have to decorate by Saturday, and then 8 dozen minis I have to decorate by Sunday. But those will be easy. I'm not worried about those. It's really just getting through today. Tonight, I will decorate those 3 dozen minis. So after today, I'm just going to bake my 8 dozen that are left, and then it's the home stretch of my over 30 dozen week. I need to add up how many we've done this week, but I will let y'all know next time I chat. Hey y'all, happy Thursday. I'm so tired, can you tell? I feel like I have so many bags. My hands are still dyed. I had to use my green bottle. I told my husband last night, I was like, I've got to get a new green bottle because it is just terrible. Sorry, I'm meeting someone, so I'm looking for her. But I'm going to keep you updated. this morning I actually set out a 2 dozen order to be picked up today. So I've already done that. And last night I bagged so many cookies, probably like 4 or 5 dozen. Bagged them up, got them ready, tied bows on the boxes to get ready. I like to tie a tulle bow that matches the color of the cookies if possible. If not, just like a neutral ivory or black works as well. I decorated 3 dozen last night. I finished decorating the main cookies, and now I'm doing my last set for the week, which is 8 dozen retirement cookies. All right, y'all. So we have 8 dozen left. I'm going to bake those tonight and decorate them tomorrow. And then I'm actually going to get started on baking some for the beginning of next week, because I have some orders due like on Tuesday and Wednesday, which is weird because usually my pickups are on Friday, sometimes Thursday, but usually Friday and Saturday. So I'm going to get those beginning of week orders done. But next week I only have like 12 dozen, which seems like not a lot. And if you're not a cookie decorator, it's probably hard to gauge how much is a lot, right? But this week I had almost 40 dozen cookies. So that was the most I think I've ever done, ever. And 100 of them, so about like 8.5 dozen, were donated to a local school for Earth Day. It was my old work, and I wanted to do that for my teachers, my friends, and my old colleagues. And so I did that. And so about 8.5 dozen were that donation. So, yeah. So I have 8 dozen left this week. And a lot of those, I'm going to dip them into like a white background or colored background, black background, to make it easier for the decorating part. So then I can just go in the details on top, I will pipe. But the dipping makes it go a lot faster. So I'm pretty excited that we only have that left. So it should be good. I will keep y'all posted. All right, y'all. Happy Thursday night. Peep my cookie boxes in the back, my baker's rack, and then jars of honey, like gallons of honey there. Anyways, welcome back. It is Thursday night. I am going to finish doing the details on some cookie sets. I'm going to finish tying bows on boxes, and I need to bag, 2 dozen cookies and tie those sets together. I have all my cookie sets ready for pickup for tomorrow, so that's great. And then I have a couple pickups on Saturday, and then I have a delivery on Sunday. So I'm working on those 8 dozen. I'm going to get those baked tonight, and then I will decorate them tomorrow. So I'll keep you updated, and hopefully get to bed before 1:30 tonight. Hi guys, we have made it to Friday. Praise God. Like truly, I did not know we would ever make it here. I have 8 dozen cookies left to do. They've already baked. I baked them last night, so last night I ended up baking 12 dozen. I didn't decorate any, but I had 8 dozen I needed to bake for an order due Sunday, and then I have 4 dozen that are either going to be picked up Monday afternoon or Tuesday morning. So I went ahead and baked those and froze those. Those are going to be in the freezer, and I'm going to pull those out tomorrow and decorate them tomorrow. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to go inside, and my goal before I have to go pick up my son in like 2 hours is to dip the 8 dozen cookies so to get the base layer of icing on them. And I'm going to do that in black and white because they are retirement themed. And I'm really excited. It's going to be black, white, and gold. And it's going to look really cute. And it's for male. So, I mean, there's not too many feminine floral details, all that stuff. So that makes it kind of easy on me. So I'm excited. Can't wait to show you. And let's go. Hey, y'all. Happy Saturday. We have made it to the end of the week. I'm almost done with my almost 40 dozen decorated sugar cookies. I left off yesterday. We talked in the morning, but I didn't get to tell you what I did at the end of the day. But so at the end of the day, or in the morning, I dipped those 8 dozen that we talked about. I had like 4 custom pickups. So we had those happening. I did porch pickup, and then I went and met someone who was like 40 minutes away. So we met halfway, which was awesome. I love that. And then today I had 2 porch pickups, which was great. One picked up on the porch, and the other I met at the house because she had macarons, and I like to hand deliver those because those are chilled, and I like to make sure that they stay cold because it's starting to get warm here in the south. So Anyways, I'm talking with my hands. I'm gonna try not to do that this time. But today, the last thing I have to do for the cookies for technically this week, which I guess tomorrow is the Sunday, so it starts a new week. But we're counting as this week because I did most of the work already. I already decorated it. I just have to go in now, and I have 4 dozen that I have to paint gold. So I'm gonna go do that tonight, and then I have 2.5 dozen that I'm going to dip and then print some logos on for some logo cookies this week. So I'm excited about that. Getting the orders done for this week. I think I have like 12 dozen, which is honestly like a breath of fresh air to me, and I'm excited about that. So that is our plan, and I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I'm going to post a clip at the end of some of the sets that we did this week together, and I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you'd like to see more of these. Thanks, y'all. See you next time.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.